storm was supposedly going to start waking up all the dormant kaijus that are apparently off the coast.
Oh.
That's what Patty told me.
I mean, fucking space dragon fucking kind of counts as a kaiju. It's fucking huge.
So
Great
you're
Claws
telling
is
me
fucking huge.
a storm would have woken up sleeping
Do
kaiju,
they not have
but a
kaiju?
large portion of their city getting nuked by a muscle man didn't.
I'm confused as to what I just walked in on, but okay.
When there's a thunderstorm rolling around, we gotta fucking go. We gotta get prep everything. Get the kaiju's ready. HOA when half their city gets nuked.
Huh.
Oh my god.
HOA when Ethan has a slight emotional outburst because of PTSD.
Defunct,
Get that motherfucker! We gotta go.
Ah,
Get him
okay.
down to the office. We gotta contain his ass.
Fuck containment.
Yeah?
Contain his
Sounds like
bitch
there's
ass.
a little spite in that one. Little fuel.
Just a little bit.
A little.
It's a small bit.
Hey,
Just a wee bit.
Look, I was thrown in jail for standing in the street. Got that law overturned because they put me in jail.
how can I help?
And I was willing to fight.
Yeah. Did you just poke it and then run away?
And then I was arrested for throwing car batteries in a lake.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I just did.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh, shit, you were just trying to feed the electric eels.
I was charging the
God.
electric type Pokemon, and now they have a flying whale shark that lands on my enemy's house. Nature is healing.
Nature.
God,
I am so confused.
what the fuck? You know what? Could be weirder.
I'm engaged right away.
Congratulations.
Hmm.
Congrats.
Nice.
You didn't tell Cynthia that.
Is
Good
this
job,
the one
Q.
in Canada?
Good job, Kimmy.
Proudest peak of emotion.
Canada?
I don't remember where they're from. I just remember I
I'm not
made that
super
Canada joke.
emotional. It's either extremes or nothing.
Alright.
I think you just killed her.
To put through a Dark Aether ritual.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Val, no!
I think you may have seen
God.
them. They're the
Who do I have to
Lamia.
put through a trial?
The Shirohebe Lamia. White hair,
What?
really long, white scales.
Hmm.
What?
I'm gonna be in a Lamia in a minute.
They're a snake lady.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
Yeah.
Katsuo, out of curiosity, have you seen Q about?
They were around earlier today, but I think they're up in the island. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I was wondering if she was around. We'll wander around for a bit.
I think they.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm tired. I can't remember names now. I think they're doing something.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Part of life.
Yeah, they said they'd be done in a moment.
Alright.
Although I don't find the probability of the rogues being captured anytime soon, but I made the effort to at least make sure your sister's okay.
That's good.
I can barely hear you. I said.
It's like the
Hello,
best business
Aries.
so far.
I believe believe that's just
She's doing the same technique that Kaminari is doing.
Evening,
One
Miss.
down, one up.
Sariel, was it?
Yes.
No, they're both down.
Although it's not a scabbard, it's a blade.
They're both down.
Never mind, it's already both down.
I have such a pet peeve for reverse flip,
Don't
but that's just
don't look at that.
it is so effective and it's not close quarters.
Don't look at it. It's even worse now.
Grab.
Oh, back in the
Look, they
day.
work for Jedi. They can work for them.
Who's currently coming out on top?
Kaminari, did you see on what she has done?
Hold on now. Wait a minute. I see I made a mistake. I'm gonna back up.
About halfway.
Just gonna walk off.
Because they both have their strengths and weaknesses, but nothing's
You
been
know what she
decided
did,
yet.
Kaminari?
I see.
Stabbing. Motion like this, yes.
Cora's unable to put Maxine down, but at the same time, Maxine hasn't been able to come out with the finishing, defining blow.
Mmm.
God damn it.
As predicted.
Wise assumption, Blake.
Listen,
It is a fickle thing that they have very similar types, but what Cora does have to her edge is her bounce back. She has a
As an honorary member of the Bone Council,
with a little stature, she's able to bounce off of leverage pretty easily. So if she can find good momentum, she can find her way to return back into close quarters. Stay aggressive, if you will.
Okay.
Her problem though is that she stays stationary way too much.
Council will be watching you.
Use her speed to her advantage.
That's why she was Yeah. She stays stationary for too long and gives her opponent an opening. She needs to just keep moving.
Who does?
Although I believe the reason why is also that she wants to give Maxine time to assess, which is good for duels. But
Cora still believes that he's
My eyes, fuck.
in a duel. That's fine.
Let me go ahead and smack your head in so your eyes
I will
work
smack
better.
you to oblivion, I swear.
When friends turn enemies, it's a very sharp time.
I feel like I'm going to throw you both in the arena at this rate once they're done.
I mean, we were just in the arena a couple minutes ago.
It feels like you need to go back in.
They wouldn't be able to see me. It's a losing battle.
It's unfortunate.
I mean,
Now you see.
And for the host, one I couldn't see you.
yeah, that's why I referenced you. Hey, they asked, okay?
My fucking eyes are dying and I have to deal with this shit.
I'm sorry,
I'll get my
Kaminari.
eyes fixed and you're fucked. Mark my words.
Noted.
How long has Maxine spin that stuff again? Did we make a counter?
I counted at least 7 times.
It was way more than that.
Make the date.
I believe it is about time that they separate. I'll be back.
Like,
I believe.
It's
just been a proverbial back and forth, it seems.
What?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Cora's been holding back though.
Mm.
That's the real difference.
I'll say though, in here it's fine. But in combat, when friends become enemies, holding back is a big detriment. I get emotional attachment.
No. I think it's a disrespect to Maxine personally. Even in a spot like this. You can go all out without going for a kill.
Indeed.
She doesn't understand that though. She's afraid that she might actually.
Thank you.
Well, once again,
If Kaminari was here, she would say the same thing.
If you don't push limits.
well, sometimes limits are not supposed to be pushed. Like
She literally wanted her limits broken.
Well, who? My
Now
sister?
what happens if we shot both of them right here, right now?
Yeah, I know she wants her limits broken.
That doesn't happen unless you exert yourself.
Hi, Juna.
Cora is quite a small target, I must say.
No wardens tomorrow. Wardens is on break. There is a non-canon session the following week,
Well, you gotta think.
which I will be there
Limits are
for.
supposed to be broken at certain periods of time. It takes time to break
You're
limits.
moving the exit. Extraction feels 5 seconds. Hurry up.
That coming from her is probably the wisest crap I've ever heard.
No.
I actually get caught that time. Never mind.
You're late, sis.
Hi, Cora.
So that's what people
Hi,
feel
Miss
towards
Sariel.
another person. Have I had that much progression back?
We'll take this out, Graves.
You did well.
Honestly, I didn't expect to have to, doing this kind of stuff with my daggers. I expected to work, so.
Those are not.
I'm gonna be heading.
Those are two
not
short
daggers.
swords.
Those are short swords.
I wouldn't call them short swords either. They're like swords. Short swords are like half that size, like half that size.
Short swords, you would lose about a quarter of that length. Those are regular size swords.
Yeah, this is a regular sized sword.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it just fits my body.
Yeah. No, those are just swords. They're.
Point stand, they're not daggers.
Yeah.
The main one is a long sword.
Yes, my very long knife.
Now that's a great sword.
Long sword.
That's just more like a long sword slash great sword. Yeah, I'd consider that more of a great sword.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think a bit more metal and maybe a great sword, but that's like a long sword. That's too narrow.
Maybe.
Too narrow, and the body doesn't complement a great sword.
Yeah, that's a great sword. Yeah, I would agree with that.
A dagger
That's not a knife. Now that's a knife.
Length at most. So it stops being a dagger after that.
A dagger is anywhere between 3 to 5 inches in long. Any more than that, it's not necessarily a dagger anymore. That's when it gets to considered a short sword.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, darling.
Ah, thank you.
Hi, Q. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
I'm going home. I was going to tell you all that, but yeah, I'm heading home. You guys have a great night.
See ya.
Have a good one.
This phone shoots you very well.
You bitch.
Yeah, I'll be going for a little bit more. But yeah, I'll let you know.
No, I'm just gonna. I'm good.
This phone suits me very well. Aw, thank you, dear. Love you.
I'm fine.
Oh, you gotta move again.
Just give me a moment to hold it. I am over this armor.
Oh, damn, you know what you're
It might be the clothing.
How are you doing, Q?
Yes, I can.
Doing fine. Oh, excuse me. Crossing me.
No, you're fine.
Well, intercepting fish, you literally put my arm there.
Thought someone was walking by, so I was trying not to
No.
people's way as usual.
You pushed your attack away.
Not at all.
Intercepting.
I see. There is a way that I've been taught before. It is also called intercepting fish. You block it and attack at the same time.
Has anyone seen Aries?
She just left.
She's leaving.
She just left. She's saying, oh my god. Well, there goes that opportunity.
Out there if you can catch her.
It's good to see you, Cora.
Just to talk to her about something important.
I wasn't sure if you wanted me to follow or not.
Technically completely up to you. I just wanted to get away from the crowd for a bit.
Fair enough.
How have things been since our last conversation?
I've been good. I've been good.
Good to hear.
And yourself?
I've been busy. As it stands, Lady Reese is currently preoccupied in handling some tasks. And so I'm currently the one that's overseeing most of the stuff that's going on around here alongside of David.
Hmm.
Hence why I have my little helpers about.
They're beautiful.
Indeed.
I'm just gonna run over here.
Hey,
Stupid
Katsu.
question, real quick. I guess for both of you.
Hmm.
Chips or fuzzy peaches?
In what context?
Candy.
Oh.
I just want to know why I should open the snack on.
Peaches.
I'll agree with that.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
Almost got it. Give me a second, and I'll be out of your hair.
You're fine.
You're
darling,
fine.
You're fine.
You two weren't talking about anything important, or?
Not particularly.
Not really. I'm just going over everything. Reason why I actually have the butterflies about. My helpers in tasks.
I just noticed them.
It's perfectly fine.
Well, it's good to know that they're going around unnoticed then.
Indeed.
Hmm.
I honestly thought they were part of the place.
You would be quite familiar with these kinds of butterflies. They are the same that is known in the Japanese Metaverse.
Huh.
Forget the name.
Hmm. For someone who doesn't necessarily know what that means, would you elaborate, please?
So, within the Japanese mythos, butterflies are a symbol of death. Usually when they land upon a person, it is attempting to take their soul to the afterlife.
Hmm.
The actual meaning behind it right now, I am aware of, but it escapes me. So, unfortunately, I can't go too into detail about it.
Hmm.
But they are seen as both an omen and a blessing sometimes. I myself, they are essentially spirits that assist souls to the other side. They're also cosmic in nature. So, they give me the whispers of what is going on right now while I'm handling things. They're my little watchers.
Well, that's good at least, that you have help.
That's enough, darlings. But yes, I've been slowly
fancy.
getting back into form and everything. Yes. Tired of people trying to eat my crystal, so instead I just simply put it away.
At least you don't have to worry about that with me. If people start trying to eat my crystals, I'm going to be very annoyed.
Of course, people trying to eat your crystals, they'll be in a shock for their life.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to test this theory. I'm joking.
You sure?
I'm joking, okay?
person to eat random stuff. My taste is a sweet tooth.
I know too many people who do. I used to only know one. And now so many other people do the exact same thing, and I'm like, why?
That is weird.
Just let the intrusive thoughts take over.
I guess
There
at that
have
point.
been whispers on the wind, though. Little birdie told me that there might be another potential champion.
Oh.
Interesting.
I'm curious, but I will not
Whether
press
or
that or
not.
not, so.
I'm wondering if it's because proximity to you, why in the world fate so deemed to suggest it. It was the sire.
Oh. Okay, that is a surprise.
What's even more of a surprise is they suggested that of the angels. I understand that her Nephilim blood runs on both sides, but I guess she does take more after her mother than her brothers.
Correct me if I'm wrong, you were missing two, correct? That of the angels and that of the Twilight Blade.
Yes.
How interesting. Maybe that's what she hinted at to me.
Oh?
She came and visited the refuge, a few days ago. To sit and talk together, which was quite enjoyable. Well, she made mention of the fact that she made a hint at something. I didn't understand it at the time, and now it kind of makes sense.
It was definitely a whisper on the wind. I haven't quite looked into it, but I also slightly have been preoccupied with getting things in order since Breeze's tasks are still left incomplete. That being said, there is something I would like to do.
There was a song called Whispers on the Wind. I knew there was.
You know, that doesn't surprise me.
It's by Dream Theater. I thought it'd be somebody different.
Katsuya. Question for you. Wouldn't you think that it would be a very appropriate addition to the Isle if we were to have a kitchen?
Hi, Sammy. Hi, Sammy.
I think the main issue.
What the fuck, Nikki? How dare you?
Don't we have the infinite
Hi,
pot?
Hi, welcome in.
We have the infinite pot, sure, but some people would prefer to actually cook their own meals.
True.
I think Jinping would actually.
And the
have a field day
infinite
with
pot
that.
could provide the ingredients. They don't necessarily need to provide the finished dish.
Hi, Sammy.
It would be nice.
Thank you for the raid.
I do enjoy cooking when I can.
Cooking is quite enjoyable.
I figured that it'd be something nice to possibly bring up, and I think that it would be something nice for Reza to come back home to.
Might be nice.
Could you imagine
Cooking area.
the champions utilizing it to have a nice dinner every once in a while? get back in the groove of things, as it were.
Proper homemade meals go a
But
long way.
perhaps over near the beach, perhaps a little campfire grill.
Okay, that I would love.
What about the building that's right next to the beach? Is that being used for anything?
It was repurposed into a dojo.
Not that one. The
A
other
dojo
one.
Which is
The other one.
oh,
The one that's like further up at the top of the
one
beach.
up on the hill.
Yeah. Not on the top of the full
that
back
is-
hill. Not the back hill one, but like there's like that when you pass the archway from going
One in front
crossing
of the
past.
Torii Gate.
Yeah. That one.
That one's just simply one of the open houses, as it were. It used to be ions, but ever since Champions Isle got created.
I see.
But yes, we could definitely see that as a nice little smokehouse. I mean, when we have the great, crab rains every once in a while, there'd be a nice place to actually
Crab
cook them
rains?
and boil them up and cook them.
Q,
Yes.
Q, you're joking. You're joking with me right now.
Don't worry. No, they're not.
I wish I was, darling. I really do wish I was.
Okay. All right.
But luckily, they only seem to take place during the day, so.
Got it. Understood.
Hopefully.
Great. Now you're going to jinx things, I feel.
I certainly hope not.
Right then.
Unless they can pull a crab rain from where they're at and just say, here, I'm still around, and you know the rest.
Well, to be fair, the crab rain sort of is like, from what I can tell, it's some sort of imbalance of cosmic energies. So, cosmic energies create things and stuff, and thus it creates a crab rain.
But why crabs?
was
That doesn't make sense to me.
Because Riza initially had done a little bit of a... she was told to try and let go, to not be so uptight and whatnot, and so that was her attempt at being a little bit more free with herself, so to speak, and her creativity is creating a crab rain.
Okay. You know what? Fair
And what
enough.
initially started as a joke, turned into a periodic thing that seems to happen around here.
Huh. I see. Interesting to say the
To my
least.
knowledge, I think it might be something similar to the fact that in certain areas you can fish off the side of floating islands and get fish. So, it's possible that there's a bunch of crabs that are floating around the island, and it just so happens when the weather becomes a little bit more inclement, crab rain.
You know, with what's interesting things happen here in this place, Q, I'm not going to question it. If you say this happens, then I'm going to believe you.
To be fair, that is the second weirdest thing that happens here.
What's the first?
King Lobster.
I
don't know from whence he came, but a massive lobster comes from the waters and terrorizes Ethan specifically, apparently.
Okay. Right. Huh. Okay.
It's a thing.
But Neither
No,
here nor there,
Q is referencing sky fishing in Final Fantasy 14. That's what she's referencing. Yes, we are, Arjuna.
Make sure that Heaven's Reach is a little bit more. I want her to see the growth of individuals and the place itself. So I'm trying to seed those little thoughts in people's minds to take it upon themselves to give back to the place as it's given to them.
I think that's a lovely idea.
Indeed.
Because,
After all, some of the gardeners are on the fritz lately, so probably need a little bit of assistance with taking care of things.
I did notice that on my way in. But I think having like something like that, like this kitchen area or something like that, a place for people to gather around, would be nice.
Indeed. Something a little bit more proper than just a tea house. I know that there is the big area on Champion's Isle, but unfortunately, that's Champion's Isle, and I don't really... I don't feel like it is in our best interest to entertain guests over there without the invitation of the champions. I want something that I
Fair enough, Nikki.
I want to give back to everyone who is, you know,
Add a pool table. I'll pool shark.
Oh my word. You are just as bad as Andrew up at Aegis. You are just as bad as him. He is up. Okay, so to give context for this for you, Q, there is an agent up in Aegis who is absolutely competitive and obsessed with pool. To the point of he will constantly challenge people who go up to the cathedral to play games of pool against him. Like, he is that obsessed with playing pool. I can't lie though. It is an enjoyable game. Oh, I hope. What do you mean something happened?
I think something happened at the core. Well, I was just in there earlier today.
The core looks different.
Looks different.
Should we go check that out?
I was in there earlier today and something did feel different. The sounds, the feel, the look.
I mean, I walked over there because I was giving a tour to Raiju, and one of the crystals basically blocked it off.
Because I remember you telling me that something goes wrong with it. That's very problematic. The pattern definitely changed.
Yeah.
That wasn't like that the last time I was here.
Well, the pattern changes periodically because these are actually orbiting the core. They are planets.
Right, I remember you telling me that.
Wait.
Is it pulsing? Like
Well,
more.
it's always been pulsing, but it looks smaller. slightly dimmer, maybe. I could be imagining things.
I don't remember it being like a darker pulse in that.
You're starting. You feel a familiar energy. Well, this entire place is centered around the core.
Right.
So.
You know, you might be right, Q. I think the orb does look a little smaller. But then it's hard to tell. Because it's been a while since the last time I came here with you. When you showed me this place.
Hang on.
What do you mean there's less of them? Less of what? One, two, three, 4, 5. Yeah, there's only 7.
Is there only 7?
Was it? I don't know. Q. Q. How many orbs usually, or how many of the planets usually are aligned in the pattern?
So there should be 7.
Okay, so I see. Okay, I count 7
There
then.
should be 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But that orb
7.
up there, I don't know if it's a trick of the light or my mind, but it feels like it's smaller.
It's hard to tell.
Is it... It always pains me to even say this. Do we give it a day, see if it shrinks, or...
I mean...
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on it.
Hey, Tree. Thank you for the 10 months.
The stars that are orbiting it, do they feel smaller? Is that what you're talking about? The stars that are orbiting it, they're a little bit fainter, dimmer.
Maybe so, yeah.
Concerning.
Do you think there were 8?
You're talking about that one. Only one of the planets had a moon.
Are you sure? I think she's right. I thought there was one that had 2 moons orbiting it.
I'm half tempted to run out, see if I can go find a Polaroid camera. I can take a picture and leave it here.
Unnecessary. I'll keep an eye on it. There is something different. When I came in here earlier, I felt something different. The sounds of the place, they sounded... I don't know how to explain it. It's a feeling. But the little stars...
Wait.
going around it too, look.
Q. It's quieter.
Yes, darling?
It's quieter. That's what feels off to me. I remember the last time when you showed me this place. It was like I could hear the chimes. I don't hear any. Or if they are, they're very, very faint. Fainter than it was before.
Wait, you're right.
I don't hear anything. And I would say I have very good hearing, but I don't hear any of this. Not like before. Because I remember you told me that the chimes were very representative of what your people's language was like.
Yes, that's why I quite enjoy this place, because it's like listening to my people speak again. But no, I'm noticing the stars that are floating around. I don't seem to remember them being so small and dimmer in color. Of course, I could just be
imagining things.
Looking too far into details that I didn't pay attention to closer before. I say we give it a day. And should I see any changes tomorrow, it'll be something to actually be concerned about. If that's the case, I'll need to talk with David and prepare the champions and the vanguards.
If you need my help, you know, you can ask me, so.
This is currently a matter that I will have to rely on those who are champions of Riza's.
Very well.
If the... What is it, old friend? Do you sadden at her disappearance? There was another time when Riza was far from the Reach, when she went to go take care of Calypso. The core seemed to mourn.
What?
The stars, they're usually a tighter disk. They're usually more of a tighter disk when they orbit it.
They seem more spread out, is what you're saying?
Yes. Right.
I mean, there's not... Best thing to do would be to keep on...
Thank you for pointing it out to me, Mitsuno.
I didn't...
We didn't do anything.
No.
that normal?
Well, there's the. Oh. Okay.
So, do me a favor.
Hmm.
Leave the area for me.
Understood.
Because in order to correct this,
Yeah. Well, that's interesting.
a little bit further back, darlings.
Hopefully this is far enough back. Looks like that fixed it. Still. Wait for her to come to us. Let her come to us. Everything alright, Q?
Well, crisis averted, for now.
What happened?
But it's like the tether of one of the orbs grew too weak and shifted. This is a very, very delicate system. Even a small fraction of movement can cause the entire system to go out of balance.
I see.
I was worried something like this might happen. So. Well, we can't do very much about it right now.
We have to keep our eyes open on it. Well, Q specifically, I guess. But
I'll keep monitoring it. Well, most likely, I know that David is still busy with family right now, so most likely, or friends. Most likely we will have to prepare for something.
very well.
Me and Riza had some ideas of needing to do something like this soon anyways, so... My biggest worry is that the core has exhibited signs like this last time Riza was away for an extended period of time. It's attached to her in some way, so...
Pining for her, perhaps.
Sad?
You mean?
Possibly. Possibly it is just as Hope was. Lonely. There is a consciousness to it, so...
I remember you telling me that.
That is illegal. You're right, it is very illegal. But, as it were, I'm going to say that we keep this area off limits for now to anyone else other than the champions and myself. Just to be on the safe side.
Might be for the best.
I was honestly about to ask a question if it's lonely. I was just going to offer if I can just stay here. At least for...
Actually, I mean, if you would so want to do that, I would think that you would appreciate it. It's what David would do during these moments.
If David isn't around, then I'll pick up his slack.
We won't be having any play dates here near the core. Oh, well, I mean, if you don't do anything... yeah, I have to be responsible.
And I'll stick around here.
Darling. You find places outside the core to play, okay? The last thing we need is for something to go wrong and you end up getting blamed for it, okay?
Yeah, definitely don't want that.
Sometimes people just being in... Yes, well... Come on.
I'll stay
Katsu,
here then.
if you wish to share with causes your stories, do so. I'm sure you'll enjoy the company.
I'll keep going then.
right now. I'll let Katsu have her story time with them.
Fair enough. Q.
She... Sorry?
I'm going to go and take my leave for the night. Should you need me, reach out to me.
Very well then. Of course, of course.
I'll come as soon as I can.
I was simply going to say that the consciousness that resides within the core, we can call it Corvus. They had a fondness for Riza in a certain way. Almost like from what I could feel and what I could see, like a father looking at a daughter. Or maybe even more. But with Riza gone for an extended period of time, the effects from it might actually start showing. I was unsure if it would be a possibility, but thinking of all the cosmic energy that's been expended recently, all the expansions that Riza has done to the Isle, as well as the large amount of cosmic energy that was required to power the recreation of what the champions faced that day. There's a good chance that the system network of energies are slightly
depleted,
in disrepair. Yes, depleted. That's a better one. Unfortunately, the only way to gather those resources would be to go to Exodysia, which only clearance has been given to the champions of the tower and the vanguards. So I know that David has mentioned they will not be around tomorrow, but I will probably make a effort to at least give the champions a heads up.
Okay. I'll see if I can be around
that
tomorrow
we may
as well
need
for
to
you.
prepare for something. You do not have to burden yourself so, darling, but I greatly appreciate your company.
Of course. Like I said, call upon me when you need me.
And you call upon me as well. You do need my services.
Of course. And with that, I'll take my leave. Have a pleasant night, Q.
Be well, Sariel.
You as well. Take care, Hope. And you as well, little one. Well, that's concerning.
individually.
Okay, so you have it basically.
Yeah,
Okay, so
basically.
yeah, so put those.
Yeah, because I'm getting up Tekken 8 punch the Maxine. and some songs for you would be using for Tekken 8.
I saw that you were at the core. What happened?
Oh, something fucky wucky has going on with the core.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, one of the orbs actually turned off.
There's wave painting issues with the bat because I found out about. I was like, oh.
Oh, you mean that broke
You.
Man, I can't believe it. Mitsu broke the court. Yes.
You.
Yeah, that and also this.
She broke the core.
Call her cute.
No.
I'm trying to see how to work this
No.
one.
Yeah,
Do you want like crimson moon or something? Just.
I was actually playing it myself.
I'm trying to figure out how
because
to do it though, because there's no like it's they say it's gesture based,
Now
but
that I
like
got money, I got a commission for Oryx.
I'll do it for money. I need you to pay off my credit card, please.
Oh, okay, that worked. Even though I didn't know how that.
My fucking eyeballs.
Hold
Fiery.
Basically, he's like a total.
I know, right?
Hot hands.
You stop streaming, right?
No. I'm still streaming. You're fine.
Stop streaming.
Ah!
Yeah, I'll make it smaller.
What the fuck?
Like what's
Not smaller, please move down
the avatar overlay contact.
Yeah, I usually move downwards.
Crush.
That's an easy thing to
Oh,
do.
that's
Silence,
why I didn't know how to
Nikki.
figure shit out. It's all
Silence.
contact-based, or there's a big
I have to
contact
do
right
train with
here.
Jinbin tomorrow, which means I have to
Yeah.
get the slashes on. I'm pain hell. Pain as hell.
Zero, you better
Shiny.
be fucking free Tuesday.
Listen, I got the reverse grip fighting Korra, and everyone's like, I heard from Nori get so mad at this.
Yeah, he got so mad at that. Yeah, he got so mad at that. Yeah. I mean, it's useful. You can do that, but it does leave you open. That's the problem. It leaves you open like that.
With Maxine because of how she is.
They don't want to go.
Oh yeah.
And then
Yeah.
there's one bit on Korra which I thought
I'm my sister.
What the fuck?
I'm basically working on a new system for that so they can switch between armor sets.
Maxine's a glass cannon, so what we're doing this is a.
It's always
Means
fun
that she's going
fighting
full
you, Sierra, but
offense.
I'm so sorry for punching you in your side twice.
You got. Oh my god. And Cynthia didn't even leave. So the funny thing is Cynthia didn't even leave the door. She didn't leave the door after that. She was suffering all of those
my
injuries.
God.
Yeah, she was suffering those injuries.
Oh my god.
So she got punched multiple times in the side, kicked multiple times in the legs and the side, took several hits from the sister.
Yeah, my bad.
No, you're fine.
Again, get fucked.
No, you're fine. I got you through your chest, to be fair. In return for that at the end.
Yeah, and then I was like,
Maxine doing
Ooh.
this is such so unfair.
that's some.
That was yeah, that was kind of a little bad on that one. Yeah, that was a little bad.
I was trying to.
Nah, I blocked that.
Understood. I'm just gonna sit behind you now. Oh, there we go.
One of the most unfair moves I was doing against Korra during our fight was I went just immediate flash steps in front of them, just immediately.
Q, Katsio, and Hope. They fixed it, I think.
Yeah, the course fixed. Course fixed. No, yeah, the course fixed.
How did it break? Who broke it?
It was so what we figured out was the core is missing Riza. It's lonely because Riza's gone. So it's basically missing Riza, and because of all the energy that from what Q surmises, because of all the energy that was used for Demon's Bane 3, all the other like additions to the islands and such, that it's kind of like on the depleted of the energy source type thing. So one of the connection to the orbs turned off, basically removing the barrier for a minute. But it's bad enough.
So we died.
Or no, it's more like we could have been invaded by the one what is it?
The in-between?
The in-between, yeah. I can't remember their fucking names. Hey, Badger.
Oh, the Watchers.
The Watchers, that's it, thank you.
Why do I
My
look
heart
so
sank.
good?
Aw, yeah.
You're welcome.
Also,
Anyways, I'm gonna head off.
Badger.
Alrighty, catch you later, Rick.
Juna, if you're here, I'll be ready in about 15 minutes.
Because I need the money to pay off my credit card, because my god.
No, you were trying to say,
Yeah.
yay with your
So that'll happen, and now Q is basically going to discuss with the tower champions, because they may need to actually go to Exodysia to get a couple, like, some resources for the core.
Here's the fun thing. That's what I'm thinking, because on the Exodysia map, there are like these piles of blue cubes.
Yep.
Energy.
Yep.
The problem is that
The Watchers don't want you touching it. Yeah, the Watchers don't want you touching it. When we first went to Exodysia, I was playing one of the Watchers for that, and it was fun just, like, menacingly watching them. It was great.
Yeah. So to specify, the overall group is known as the Keepers. Watchers are
Yep.
specifically the.
Oh, yeah, the Keepers. That's right, yeah. I always forget their name.
I can't wait to scare everybody when I pull this out and just the limit break noise. Oh, it's so funny.
My god.
It's okay. It's an AOE. It's a ranged weapon. It's an AOE limit break. It's gonna be
Zero,
trash.
you fucking motherfucker! Stop flashbanging.
You know, it's called. It's an AOE that's basically the size of the circle in the middle of the map of the arena, or you just the fancy AOE circle goes off, and then arrows.
So a modified bard on limit break.
Pretty much, it's like a massive AOE around her where she shoots up.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, it was the Bard limit break, or the Ranger limit break, or the ranged DPS, ranged physical DPS.
Yeah, I was watching so much during the fight. Yeah.
Yeah, you really were. You were like, I could tell like you were a lot slower than you were meant to be. And I was like, oh, okay, I gotta slow my hits down a bit more for him.
My brain's telling me now Xeno.
Yeah.
Just gonna.
This is from the Warrens.
That's so satisfying to use. What was it?
So I was totally wrong.
Why did your bullets just ricochet off
Maxon
of me?
got this
'Cause I
from
just
the
see them
Warrens.
going back.
Which we had the.
Might be because it's too close.
They went through the
I shouldn't be
hardest
doing that.
difficulty for the Warrens.
Ugh. How dare you?
All the
What the
champions,
fuck?
and then Siegfried, and the hardest Ashen to beat.
Wait, why do you call me this? What the fuck? What the fuck?
The first challenge room. Susie,
Also, holy shit, woman.
first room they answered was immediately a challenge room against
Woman.
Lafior.
Woman.
I know,
I'm
right?
still streaming, just as a heads up. Oh my god.
And Max's weak against ice.
Oh goody.
Funny.
Yeah, so I'm hoping
This ain't no
that
bunny.
Once I get the fight Jinbin, I have the slashes so I
I
can
see
hit.
bunny
I'm
ears,
gonna
it's a
do
bunny.
the
It's
funny
not
thing of
bunny.
Maxing
It's haunts.
reeling back and hitting it.
I forgot I do have this.
She's a haunts. She horse.
I see.
She's a horse.
Yo, if you flashbang me, I'm fucking leaving. I will
I
get
love
off
how we're just
right
casually
fucking
plotting something and Sugi has no idea.
Flashback.
Oh, we love that. Are you kidding me? We love that.
It's not in this model. We're safe for another day.
Damn, bro.
I
that
will get
sucks.
the fuck off, and I will not get on again.
I think I may go just pants.
Huh?
Just pants? Hell yeah, bro.
Oh my god, yeah. Until she watches one of our VODs and then she realizes it.
Bro, he just top heavy.
Do you think she has the time for that?
He is. He really is.
Sometimes she does.
Dude, like, I'm
That's
saying, dude,
metagaming.
Dude,
okay.
put a robe.
Sometimes
put a
she
robe
has
and a
time,
scarf,
yeah.
Make it have like a hoodie. So like it still shows like the belly,
Well.
but like, but it covers like the chest, so it doesn't have
Uh-huh.
to like. Yeah.
Turn your stream off.
Kind of iffy towards it in general.
Sugi, if you listen to
You don't know how to character. Understood.
I mean, you can have it so like it pierces like through. It doesn't have to
Mhm,
like.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's what it.
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
the case
yeah.
is with the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean,
Yeah,
you're wearing a
understand.
scarf, so basically it wraps around it if you think about it.
Turn that off.
I don't
Or it's like a
know, I don't
robe, like.
I'm not
like,
ready for
rogue
tomorrow.
scarf. Like I don't know. Honestly, I could see.
All
it.
right. I'm gonna go and
Like,
stream.
I could see it. I mean, that's
This
my
model
vision.
is
But,
not ready to
but yeah,
put
this
for
is your model.
Jubin's training.
What's the plan for tomorrow with no wardens? Probably come to the Reach. I think, I'm gonna talk to Kimmy and see if Sariel is actually going to be needed, given what happened. Or if, like, she would like Sariel to be there. But it's either that or I will just... I'll figure out something. It's not gonna be... I don't know. We'll see.
I'm done streaming.
Love you too, May. Okay, Juna, I'll be ready in about 8 minutes, and then I'll send you an invite when you're when I'm ready. So, let's see where I can go send everyone. Oh shit, Luna's still going. You know what? Quick Arya at MMR. Can't see invites. Okay. Quick Arya at MMR. Arya has no reason to go to MMR, honestly. Which is, it kind of sucks. Like, Arya really never fit in. Arya never fit in at MMR. She was only there for like a few people. That was it. That was like the only reason she was ever there.
So I can't do it all the time where I'm just, doing a tackle with it.
Alright, I'm gonna go and send you over to Luna. She is spectating right now. Some stuff between Kimmy and Hope. So go over there and give her some love. This woman is amazing. She made all of this, and it is a joy to get to roleplay with her and, share in this amazing space. So, go over there, give her love, and I will see you all tomorrow, and we'll figure out what the fuck we're doing. So yeah, until then, take care everyone, have a good rest of your night, thank you so much for hanging out and watching, I hope you all enjoyed, I had a fun time. Goodbye!